Spy Kitten here with another eye-opening message. In today's video, I have a very important message I would like to share with you regarding the Jesuit Pope Francis and the satanic symbolism surrounding him. Pope Francis is a very evil man, guys, and after doing research on him and the Jesuit order, I have found some stuff about him that is truly unbelievable. He is in fact swaying many away from Jesus and the truth, and this is one of the worst deceptions that I have discovered about him. But before I fully dive into this topic though, I want to briefly define what the mainstream says the Jesuit order is. It was created in August of 1534, and the Jesuit order is the Society of Jesus. It is an all-male religious congregation of the Catholic Church, and the members are called Jesuits. The society is engaged in evangelization and apostolic ministry in 112 nations and on 6 continents. But guys, it has a very occult and very Gnostic roots. We're going to start out with the Jesuit order connection to one of the most secret black books of magic that ties the Pope into the occult world of paganism, esoteric knowledge, Freemasonry, and the Cabal. So guys, let's check out this black book of occult that I'm referring to. It is called the Clarice Inferni, which is translated to the Key of Hell, and it is written by Cyprianus. It is a late 18th century book on black magic, written in a mixture of Latin, Hebrew, and a cipher alphabet. And this book has remained rather mysterious due to its unknown origin and context ever since. It is also said to be the textbook of the Black School of Wittenberg, which is a supposed school in Germany where one could learn all about the dark arts. But by now you might be asking yourself, what the heck does this even have to do with the Pope? Specifically, the Jesuit Pope Francis? Well, let's begin by examining the last page of this book. It is written in Latin, and I have taken the liberty of translating it to the best of my ability. And I realized the last page included a summoning incantation or spell. This might not even be the most important part, although you should note that it is an occult demon summoning spell, and they are in fact referring to Satan as being their high master and not our true Lord. This is a very great deception, guys. This is truly disgusting. So now I want to decipher and take a look at the symbol below. You will notice the IHS symbol at the bottom of this page, guys. And what does it look like to you? To me, it actually looks like the symbol of the Jesuit order. And guys, this links the Jesuit order and this Jesuit Pope Francis directly to dark and evil magic. And this should clear up any confusion to those that thought that the Pope was one of the good guys and is of the true God, when he is in fact not. Now, I really want to decipher and compare the IHS Jesuit symbology from this older book to what it has become now. And here you could see the two symbols. The older symbol from the black book has the serpent wrapping around the cross, which is in fact a very esoteric symbol that is used throughout the world. It is also linked to Cadeus and the rod of Asclepius as well. Guys, for thousands and thousands of years, The serpent or dragon was worshipped by many cultures all around the world, and to these ancient people, the serpent had signified wisdom, intelligence, life, and rebirth. It could also symbolize the devil from the Garden of Eden, the serpent and dragon who fooled Eve into sinning. And we can also even see the symbolism reference to the Kabbalah and the Kundalini serpent. Now let's move on to the bottom half of this Jesuit logo, and this, guys, is where it gets fascinating and very interesting. So you can observe the heart with the 3 swords pierced through it at the bottom. This indeed is also a very mystic and esoteric representation. The heart with the 3 swords can be traced back to tarot cards, which are very mystical and Kabbalistic in origin. All the sorcerers and witches and psychics use them to predict the future. Tarot cards can be traced back as far as 1440, when the first known deck appeared in Italy. But it really gained momentum during the late and early 14th and 15th centuries. So, okay, let's cut to the chase here. The heart unequivocally stems from the Roman Catholic origin. But make no mistake, guys, they have nothing to do with true Christianity or even the Bible. These hearts are purely satanic. These apparently harmless and supposedly sweet and romantic heart symbols seem to have been directly derived from the Sacred Heart, or often called the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Mary. So if we take a closer look here, we see also the 3 swords piercing this heart. And the 3 swords represents rejection, sadness, loneliness, heartbreak, betrayal, separation, and grief, all very negative emotions. And this is why Jesus always has the Sacred Heart in the Catholic religion. This 3 of Swords heart is actually a tarot card called the 3 of Swords. This is all mystic. That's why the Jesuit symbol has these 3 swords in plain sight. They are showing us the rejection of Jesus. And in the new Jesuit symbol, they even took out the heart so people won't connect this. But with a bit of old-fashioned digging, you could find the truth anywhere and the madness of this Jesuit and Catholic connection to the occult. Such events feel very painful to find out because they're totally unexpected. 1 billion Catholics would be disappointed to find all of this out. They will most likely reject the information because this is what they've been taught subliminally. All of this just ties the Jesuit order to the occult book of black magic even more. And there is actually 2 options to think about. Either a Jesuit wrote the sinister satanic book of spells, or the Jesuit, in fact, took the symbol and logo from the book. I don't know, but you bet they're still teaching these forms of the dark arts in Jesuit culture to this day. Are you guys ready to tie all of this to Freemasonry? Here is a picture of a famous Catholic and Jesuit saint, the Saint Ignatius of Loyola, and he is the very person, a Jesuit priest, who first formed the Alumbrados, which is known as the Illuminated, which was an extremely mystical and spiritual movement that is strongly suspected of the relation and start of the Illuminati, Freemasonry, and the Kabbalah, and we see an extreme Freemasonic tie to this Jesuit order here. And since the Pope is a Jesuit, it has to include him as well. Guys, I want you to take a look here at the Pope's two coat of arms. The first one was his seal when he was a cardinal. And you could see a red hat here which has 32 tassels. The red hat is Masonic and it is often called the red fez, and it also has a tassel. It is not perfectly like the same hat as the red fez, but guys, the symbology and the point is blatantly there, regardless. So the tassels on hats symbolize graduation. And what the heck would Pope Francis be graduating from 32 freaking times? You guys guessed it, he is ranking up in his degrees in Freemasonry. We know that there are 33 degrees you must earn to become a Master Mason. But when he was a cardinal, he had 32. I believe when he graduated from his 32nd degree to the 33rd, he in fact became the Pope we know today. We all know all the highest leaders in this world are all Mason. What makes the Pope any different? He is a Jesuit, and Jesuits are linked to everything occult under the sun. And pun intended, guys, since they worship the sun too. And why else would the Freemasons support Pope Francis when they haven't before supported any Pope? Well, anyways, I hope you guys found this eye-opening. This is something to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Always watch out for all evils and question everything, my brothers and sisters. So on this note, I'm out. This was Spy Kitten with a Spy Kitten TV approved message. Comment, like, and subscribe for more content.